Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. So today we'll be diving into like the beginner blueprint to kind of mastering AI automation. Okay, so this is a calm, well-structured guide to escaping tutorial paralysis, tutorial help, understanding AI agent, and building your very first workflow. Okay, so in this guide today, you'll be able to like master kind of escape the tutorial paralysis and tutorial help. How the guide on how to actually be able to master anything if you're not starting out or master AI automation just starting out. So let's dive into the video. So AI automation landscapes feels built to confuse you. Very like I've been in this space like a couple months now. So everything just kind of built to confuse you. Okay, you see the gurus there, be your very first AI agent, everything just kind of a bit confusing. Okay, so everywhere you look, experts are throwing around complex terms, making you feel like you are already too late to learn. Yeah, 100%. But after after stripping away the hype, okay, the core mechanics are surprisingly very simple. Okay, AI automation is it's not as complicated as it seems to you. Okay, it's not as complicated as it seems to you. 100%. It's like MCPs, simultaneous automation, AI agent, workflow, LangChain, vector database, everything. If you just kind of put everything together, it's just as tiny as this. The reality is kind of very simple and very realistic, very deterministic. Okay, so AI agents are not magic. 100%. They are not magic. Without tools, an AI agent can only answer question. Yes, I already said it earlier in my first video. Okay, without tools, AI agent is not more like a like ordinary ChatGPT that can only answer questions. Okay, just give it. Okay, I mean, to was write me email, write me a poem, write me a funny video, funny script or something. That's the only thing it can do is just answer questions. But once you connect that brain, the tools to that brain, okay, to the data ants also, the data ants are the tools. Okay, it can execute real tasks on your behalf. Okay, once you connect that brain, the brain, which is the LLM, the LLM is large language model. Okay, which are the brain behind ChatGPT, Cloud Code, Gemini, or stuff. Okay, when you connect those brain to data ants, the tools, it can actually execute real tasks on your behalf 24/7, anytime you need it. Okay, so just a simple analogy explaining how it works. Okay, so LLM reading, they can read pictures, they can read text, and then they can decide on your behalf, based on the context you give it. Okay, so what are the ants? The ant are the Gmail, your Gmail account, you connect it to it, you give it your Gmail account, you give it your database, your push database, your CRM, and probably your calendar too. So whatever you give it to, it's like you're able to like use the brain based on the context that's coming, you're able to like, okay, where should this go? Probably okay, you have a new Gmail, a new email, be able to personalize it or maybe tag and sort based on the context you give it. Database, CRM, everything. Okay. So everything, the LLM plus the hand, everything just equal to AI agent. Okay. Now, they leap from passive chat to active execution. This is what I said. A chatbot waits for you to ask it a question. Yes. Our normal ChatGPT only answers questions when you kind of ask it a question. Okay. ChatGPT doesn't work on its own. The only thing you just get up at ChatGPT, open your ChatGPT, then ask it what's today's date. Okay. The only answers based on what you ask and exact time. It doesn't kind of worry more than that. Okay. It does only work at the exact time you're asking it. Okay. An AI agent is wired directly into your workspace tools, okay, allowing you to perform tasks across different platforms on your behalf. Okay, this is normal, like old way. This is the old way, okay. Though it still existing, okay. This is chatbot, more like ChatGPT. This is you prompt it, you give it prompt, okay, it give it text, answers back, okay. And then, but right now you're using AI agent. You can actually read your inbox, send WhatsApp message on your behalf, update your calendar, log into your CRM, and update your CRM on your behalf based on the context you give it to it. Okay. Now, how AI agent operates traditional automation. Okay, traditional automation, just like what I've said, like I said earlier in my first video, it just fixed if then path, if y then x. Okay, they are hard coded by human. But let's see, like me, I'm writing a code. How do I actually put in AI automation in place? Well, okay, this is why AI automation comes in place. Okay, breakdown. So the traditional AI automation fixed if then path, hard coded by human. They break down when rule fails. Okay, they are predictable, identical pipelines. Yes. So AI automation, they have contextual understanding. They can reasoning and thinking on the fly. They can reasoning anytime. Adapt to new information. Yes. Variable, it can be actually messy. They can actually be kind of unstructured workflow because the AI is one in that. Okay. You no longer have to hard coded every single scenario. AI can read, understand, and make decisions based on the context of the situation. Okay. So moving from rigid rules to fluid reasoning. No, on a normal base, when you have a static, deterministic workflow, okay, when it hits a block, it only stops. It stops. But we're having AI agents. When you use a blocks, you find a better way, or let's say another path to get the work done for you. Even it may not be kind of perfect, but it will at least make sure it makes the work done for you. So making a decision requires actual thinking, not just sorting. AI automation takes over, routing around problem instead of just crashing. So instead of crashing like a normal deterministic workflow or automation, when AI is added, kind of have a dynamic reasoning ability. Okay, that is dynamic reasoning ability to route your problem or your task in another way or another dimension to actually make the work possible for you to be done. Okay. So the trap of trying to learn every AI tool. Okay. You don't have to learn every AI tool. You want to make Lens API, make Flowise, Blank Flow AI, Relevance AI, AutoGen, Creo AI. No. So to me, the only thing I learn is anything. Okay. Because it's kind of gives you the power you want. You can self-host it whereby your data doesn't leave your machine. Okay. The trap of, the trap of trying to learn every AI tools. The ecosystem is filled with platform 100%. Resist the urge to learn them all. Yeah, when I've said I wanted to learn Lovable, Replit, Master Lovable, Replit, Clock Code, Cursor, like a lot of things, MS Agent, everything is just noise. Okay, just pick one single to master the fundamentals. Once you understand the course concept, learning the rest become very trivial and very easy for you. Okay, just have to focus. This is protocol. Find something. To me, I learned anything. Okay, so that makes me like kind of be able to understand deterministic workflows and then be able to build AI agents. Okay, programming experience is not like a kind of a prerequisite. Okay, the barrier to entry has vanished. Today's low code and no code tools wrap complex code into simple visual blocks. You build workflows by connecting these nodes together on a canvas. Okay, code is helpful but entirely optional. Okay, okay. So this is a normal code. Like, this is traditional work. Where everybody just kind of hard coded everything. But right now, I'm telling you, just have to connect this kind of node together. AI action, you can code like this, and that will give you power you want like this instead of just writing code and then just connecting nodes together. Okay. So AI is built to complement, not to replace you. Yes. As I said this earlier, right? Do I have some errors there? So AI is not to replace you, but can someone that is using it can actually replace your work or your business. So AI excels at repetitive tasks, high volume work. Human are still required for the things that actually drive business forward. The winners will be those who learn to work alongside AI rather than just competing against it. You can't compete against AI that is in the area right now. Even companies are kind of giving like they're competing on AI to AI. So how can someone, how do human being compete with AI? You can't compete with AI. Okay. The only thing just for you to learn AI, be able to master it and work alongside AI and eventually make your work faster. So AI ownership, repetitive task, data parsing, system routing, pattern recognition. Okay. So this is parts where you're taking AI. This is where AI comes in for you. Okay. You have repetitive tasks, you have data processing, system routing, or pattern recognition. So for human, AI can never kind of be a creative thinking, cannot have a creative thinking ability, build relationships with the client. AI cannot complex problem solving, important decisions. So you have to make those personally by yourself. So stop watching and start building. Okay. So I've been like for sometimes when I first starting out, the only thing I just look at, okay, let's just watch the tutorial, watch 1 hour, another 17 hours, 10 hours, another 8 hours. But let me tell you, the only thing just like if you're just watching without building, it's just like you're just be kind of stuck at some place, okay? Kind of stuck, not watching tutorials. The the biggest mistake beginner makes is waiting on the field ready. Your first work won't be perfect, but one messy real world project will teach you more than dozens of polished video tutorials. This actually works very well, and I'm telling you 100% it works for me. I was watching videos there, but the first time I ever actually touched the canvas and I take build out the first ever workflow, I understand things more than I didn't understand before. Okay, so just try to stop watching video tutorials and start building real automations, real work. The window of opportunity is still very wide open. You are not too late to come into this space. I just came to this space too, so actually I'm just learning out, but can tell you 100% I'm not an expert. Okay, just starting out, and then that is it. You haven't missed the boat. The boat is kind of it's still empty. I can't say it's still empty. Like we have millions of businesses, but they are no one is kind of serving them the AI service. Okay, so you haven't missed the boat. Businesses are actively wanting for ways to automate repetitive tasks, and underlying models are improving every single week. Starting today positions you ahead of the coming wave of mass adoption. Okay, you haven't missed the boat. Businesses are actively kind of wanting for ways to automate repetitive tasks. So we have weekly AI improvement, constant model upgrades. Okay, you're just here. Mass business adoption, standardized industry workflows. Okay, so beginner execution plan. If you want to kind of master automation and eventually probably make a tons of money out of it, this is the complete blueprint. Follow this sequence to master AI automation. One, understand, adopt the brain, LLM, ants, and then the tools to kind of solve your problem. Okay, two selection focus. Choose one no code builder like anything and strictly ignore the noise. Okay, execute. Escape tutorial help and physically build your first messy workflow today. If you actually come this very far, so the real learning starts now. Execute workflow. Number one, go build your very first workflows. I do appreciate you for coming this very far, and then I see you on my next video. Thank you guys.